Yes. Hello, good evening to all the students. Last class there was some problem in the last class. So if you have any doubt, you can ask in the Q&A tab, and sir will answer the same. Okay?
Let I'm clarifying. Good afternoon to all my students. Last class actually there's some communication gap in the sense the coverage of the chapters. Secondly, in the instance the PPT was not visible for the some time. So I tried to start with the provisions, because unless you are aware about the provisions, you cannot do the practical in the portal, whatever facilities are available. Only theoretically you may have heard, but I will share the PPT to all of you so that you can read, have some conversation with the provisions. So today actually I decided, because last time we could not have some question answer. If you have any question you raise now related to the provisions, so what we discussed. And I will recap it, no doubt about it. I will recap it. And before starting it, so practically I thought I will link to the income tax india.gov.in portal, and there also we can discuss the different matters what is as per your syllabus. I will recapitulating. Any specific question is there, you can tell me, so that will also I cover in the question answer. So I think I got some question, that is, sir, please give me recap the session. Yes, I am recapping 10 minutes. Then I will go for the our presentation, which I kept it in the income tax portal. What I am going to discuss. And friends, let us also first tell you our topic is to have a practical exposure on the facilities as regards to the e-filing and related matters available in the income tax portal, and how to handle it from as a professional point of view. Before that, it is very much required that to handle the facilities available, you should have adequate experience regarding the provisions of Income Tax Act. I have taken an overview of the Income Tax Act to the PPT last time. uh, Yes, it continues in English only. I never used other than English. So I think the student who has raised the question, I think not correct, because I never मेरा हिंदी इतना अच्छा नहीं. So the screen is not visible. Let us once again I will try regarding the visibility. Let I am recapitulating it. The screen is visible, I think. Let us also recapitulate it. Just 1 minute. Is visible. Okay. So somebody is written not visible. So I'm recapitulating. The point here is the Income Tax Act is income. I'm recapitulating 10 minutes. I'm taking recapitulating the class. Then we'll go for, and I will use only English. And let first take 10 minutes. One is Income Tax Act 1961 contains the provisions regarding income tax. Income tax rules contains the forms, procedures, and that is required to make applicability of the provisions of Income Tax Act. One can comply with the provisions of Income Tax Act, and everything has been prescribed, provided, and the rules. Rule is support to the act. And in addition to that, the Central Board of Direct Taxes, which is the apex body of the direct tax, from time to time issues generally they issued the notifications, and any changes, anything happened in the Income Tax Act or the rules. And in addition to that, circulars has been issued by the CBDT, which clarifies different points. So the person is known as the taxpayer, the individual, HUF, company, cooperative society, trust, partnership, local authority, Hindu undivided family, your political parties, and association person, body of individual. These are category of persons and they are liable to pay income tax on their income, which is a taxable income. The income which is received is classified and computed or calculated under head of salary, house property, business profession, capital gain, and other sources. In addition to certain deduction exemptions are available. So generally, as a taxpayer, you are required to compute your tax, pay the tax, that is known as your advance tax. And while you are paying the advance tax, the percentage has been prescribed, that is your 30%, that is your 15% by 15th June, 45% by 15th September, and 75% by 15th December, and 100% tax what you estimated required to pay by 31st March of the every financial year or previous year. And after that, income tax provides regards filing of returns. Already we discussed the taxpayer is required to file the returns of income. The original return is required to be filed by the due date, and that is filed under 139(1). And the due date has been prescribed 31st July for the individual HUF or the firm which are not subject to the tax audit. And this 31st July this year, it has been extended to 15th September because the form income tax forms, ITR forms could not be notified because of a number of changes government taken to get more information. You may go to that we can discuss in the chapter how to file the ITR 1. And that is practically I take in the portal and do it in the manual. I will do it, and there also we can discuss regarding the provisions. Now the second point is very important, which one has to keep in mind. The return of other than individual HUF and the assessee, those are not covered under the tax audit, has been earlier it was 30th September, now it is 31st December. And tax audit cases, they are required to submit the tax audit by 30th September. And in case of assessee, those who are having the international transaction, that is transfer pricing, usually they are required to file the return by 30th November. And besides the due date of filing return, if anybody has not filed the return after the due date, but by 31st December, they are required to file the return, that is known as your belated return. And any return filed, whether it is original return or belated return, if suppose as a taxpayer you found there is some changes, that means there is some omission, commission, mistake, you can go for filing of the return which is known as a revised return. But again, I am telling the revised return also, the time limit is 31st December of the assessment year. If I am talking about 2024-25 financial year or previous year, so my revised return to be filed by the December 2025. After that, you cannot file it. And for your information, as a student, you should also know certain circumstances, you can also file the return after the December 2025, provided the action should be from the department, means the tax department. Actually, sometimes there is a reassessment made where the department ask you to file the return under section 148. So in that case, you can file the return after the due date, and there is no, whenever the notice will come, after that you can file it. Because this is not reassessment, we are not going to discuss in detail. Reassessment means you file the return, your return has been processed, and the income tax department already paid the taxes, any refunds are there. That is known as processing of return under section 143(1). And many cases, suppose you are eligible certain benefits, maybe refund of tax, maybe some income which you have not, which excessively wrongly you have shown. Tax has not been, tax is the best example. Certain tax has been deducted, but you have not claimed in the return. Certain tax benefit you have not claimed. So in that case, the due date is over. So you cannot file the return. But you can, there is one section, you remember 119 2B, 119 subsection 2B. So in that case, you can make an application to the CBDT. Actually, there is a delegation of power depending upon the volume of income tax benefits which you have not claimed. So in that case, you request the principal commissioner or the CBDT depending upon the value, and request them that these are the circumstances on which you have not filed the return or filed the return which is not correct, but you have to get some refund or benefits. So in that case, they will allow you, if the application they will approve and allow you, then you also can go for filing the return. So in the filing of return case, I will go for detailed discussion. So now before starting the screenshot, what I was planning to discuss with you regarding the screenshot for the purpose of our today discussion. So you just confirm whether the screenshot is available or not, because that is actually sometimes creating the your screen is not visible. That is 418, but now to 426. So just tell me whether my PPT, sorry, department website, I have taken some slides, whether it is available or not, it is visible or not. Anybody can write in the screenshot.
The first page is visible of the site.
Department,
Yeah, department.
okay, just 1 minute. Actually, वो जो physical screenshots are available, it was not visible. That's why that is the issuing the problem. Acha. So I think now it is visible, madam. You confirm. I am just proceeding. Friends, just before going for detailed discussion as per syllabus, whatever is there, first we have to understand what is income tax portal and how the e-proceedings are carried on. You see what happens, income tax department, actually the CBDT is the apex body, and income tax department having its own income tax portal. That portal is known as incometax.gov.in, and if you are going for filing the return, it is an extension to that, and which we called it as e-portal or Income Tax India e-filing portal. So you can go to the Google search, put the www.incometax.efiling.gov.in. It will directly take to the e-filing portal where you can log in. You just see in the right hand side there is a login, and again the right hand side is register. Actually, first you are required to be registered. We will come to the second step, the register. Then we will third step, we will go for the login. In this case, just to see, this portal has been devised and a number of times has been revised, and this portal was the latest portal which has been revised with more facilities. And here you see there is a home page, there is a individual or HUA page, there is a company page, there is a non-company page, there is a tax professionals page, and then the downloads are there. And if you go to the home page, you will find, because these are sometimes you will get notification. Actually, sometimes you may not be acquainted with the latest changes or developments or the notifications facilities what has been available. If you go open it, automatically screenshots will come showing the latest information that is available in the department. So always we watched it actually. You see what happened, item 1, item 4, just read it. That means the new facilities or updated facilities has been displayed here. So many cases you may not refer. So while you are going through also, you can have a look that, and accordingly if it is applicable to you, you can go for that. There is a precaution has been given, particularly the bank account, credit of refunds, all the things they are giving, that we will not discuss at appropriate time. There is some caution also given, scam cases, many scam has been reported, that is also giving. Latest updates also given, and a number of videos has been given. Actually, you can open the video, also see it. 62 videos are available, and that is very practical videos. And out of, I think, 780 videos are related to the present chapter. In the few cases also I will go for the discussion. Before going forward, just to see in the home, what are the facilities are available. First, let us see the home page, what are the facilities. The e-payment of tax. We will discuss subsequently, maybe tomorrow or day after my next class. That is what is e-payment, how to make the e-payment. And e-payment has to be made. Here it is directly to go to the e-payment. So unless you will go to the first step, second step will not show. So it cannot be shown to you because user manual that we will discuss, so that will be given separately, a good picture. And the second is suggestions for simplification of new rules. So that is also given. You can also put it and we can see what are the suggestion has been given. Here you can give the suggestion because the income tax bill 2025 has come. So this suggestion you can give also. And if you go to e-verify return, actually this is a scheme was introduced, no, Vivada Se Vishwas scheme, and any latest scheme was there, that is also shown here. Just for your knowledge purpose, huge income tax demand were pending, people have not settled. So government come out with a scheme. So thereby they have offered a scheme by giving certain relaxation. So that scheme was in 2024. If you availed it, pay less tax and close your disputed matter. So that scheme is there. E-filing return, when you file the return online, there is e-verification. So how to e-verify, that is also given here, and it is very practical because I cannot show the steps because the first step will not show, you see, just e-verification. But the question here is, unless I will practically do, it cannot be shown. For your knowledge purpose, just I am telling what are the facilities are available. So that's a instead of going into inside, you can also avail that facility. So that's why it is shown. Then verify your PAN status. So what is the PAN status, whether it is invalid or if it newly applied, whether it is if you renewed it, sometimes expiry or some other cases that is given. Instance EPAN, how to get EPAN. EPAN is in your syllabus, that will be discussed. Know your AO. Actually, you know that now the e-filing system, e-assessment system, and e-appeal system. Actually, e-assessment is known as income tax e-assessment. National e-assessment center is conducting the faceless assessment. Actually, faceless assessment was initially known as e-assessment, but now it became the faceless assessment. Similarly, faceless appeal is there. So in that case, and your return filing, you are making no physical return filing as per the provisions. So that's why you may not be aware about which jurisdiction you are coming. Friends, just for your information, whenever a PAN is allotted, permanent account number is allotted to you, that is also in your syllabus. We will discuss how to apply for PAN next class mein, and how to apply for PAN, how to download the PAN, e-PAN download, what are the contents of PAN, all these things we will discuss, how to update the PAN, that will be discussed. So in the after getting the PAN and after registered with the portal, now and linking to the Aadhaar, these are the steps. Then you can also become a registered person and open it and go for filing the return or comply with the other provisions. But sometimes you may not know which jurisdiction is coming. So what is the meaning of jurisdiction? You know the CBDT is apex body. Every state is having the income tax department, and this income tax department usually headed by the Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax. Then below the Commissioner, Principal Commissioner of Income Tax, Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, then Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, then Principal Commissioner of Income Tax, then Commissioner of Income Tax, Additional Commissioner, Joint Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, Assistant Commissioner, ITO. So these are the hierarchy. And depending upon your income, you have been allotted with the jurisdiction. So every state is having the one income tax department, but again there are some regional offices also there, and again some jurisdiction is there, small places, town wise or district wise, depending upon the requirement. So they are the persons. So you means assessing officer, maybe income tax officer, maybe the assistant commissioner, maybe the deputy commissioner, maybe the joint commissioner, maybe the additional commissioner may be the commissioner, depending upon your volume of transaction, actually turnover, tax payability, etc. They have been decided. Suppose let's take an example. I am in Bhubaneswar, and in Bhubaneswar, my jurisdiction is Bhubaneswar, and my PAN is also registered where I mentioned that my jurisdiction is Bhubaneswar. But question is again in the Bhubaneswar. Suppose my assessing officer is the assistant commissioner. So it may be Ward 1, Ward 2, Ward 3, Ward 4, because the section wise it is there. So which ward I belongs, I do not know unless I will go. If I want to know, then I can go to here, put my PAN, then it will show you. If I put my PAN and put my mobile number, then you can go for the know your jurisdiction. Let I am putting my PAN. Let us see it. ABSBS 9716Q is my PAN number. My mobile number, registered mobile number is 9437190060. This is my mobile number. Let us see which jurisdiction I am coming, because this is very much required. Because even if the e-filing system was introduced, actually one OTP is coming to me. Just we'll see. Actually, sometimes OTP also an issue. OTP so far has not come. We'll see if OTP will come. I can open it and you can see it also. Because of sometimes I'm just putting a resend of the OTP. Let you take it. If it will quickly come. You see, OTP has been sent to your primary mobile number. Primary means the first mobile number. In the registered, you can put 2-3 mobile numbers also. It is not coming. Actually, sometimes the portal delayed in sending the OTP. The moment you will put the OTP and validate it, it will show your jurisdiction. Later it will show, you see what a verification, then jurisdiction. So the moment I put the OTP and the third step is the validation. So once I validated, then it will come jurisdictional AO details. So let my jurisdiction may be Bhubaneswar Ward 5, let you take. So that is very much. Now the one thing come to your mind. So when there is a e-assessment, e-filing, e-appeal, everything is there, then why you require the jurisdiction? So automatically it will go to the portal. Now the issue is there are certain facilities are not available in the department site. Let you take your order has been issued, assessment order or appeal order has been issued, but it has not been, there is a mistake in the, so you want to make the rectification of mistake. So when rectification mistake you wanted to make, then in that case the jurisdiction, it has to be made physically. So when it will be made physically, then jurisdiction is very much required. And the second point I'm telling, I just checking it whether it has come in the my email ID or not. Sometimes they put it in the email ID also. Let us see it, whether it is coming in the email ID. I think it has not come in the email ID also. No, it has not come. It has not come. So that is the I think now to understand, when you typically put, then you validate and it will come. Suppose I am telling there is a demand, so I filed the appeal. So it will be, and always you make don't cancel, make the back actually. So then the second case, just I am telling there is a demand, and against the demand you are going to file the appeal before the commission of appeal, and for that you stayed your demand. What, let 1 lakh demand has been raised, tax demand has been raised, interest has been raised, penalty has been raised, but I am going to file the appeal. So if I am going to file appeal, unless appeal decided, the money should not be collected by the department. But how the department will come to know? Now I have to put an application regarding stay of demand. So that means the demand should not be recovered on the ground that the appeal is already filed. So I have to make submission of the stay application, but now the stay application is required to be submitted with the jurisdictional officer. So that's the jurisdictional you can know, so that accordingly you can go and put your documents there only, or make application there only. Verify your service request. So suppose sometimes we are requesting department to do something, so that you can verify here. Report account misuse, if anything is there. Income tax calculators are there also. You can also calculate the income tax by putting it. That I'm telling, you might have an idea that there is a new tax regime, there is also old tax regime. So under which you can go for filing your return of income. So what is new tax regime? The new tax regime means where the lot of deductions, around 75 deductions or exemptions, which was given earlier, that has been reduced your taxable income, that is not available, but there is a lower rate of tax is there. Similarly, old tax regime means there is some deductions are available, thereby your income will be reduced, but the rate of tax is more. So which option you have to go for? Now there is a calculator is there. So if you put there, you can go for the calculation of the interest. If you want, you can also see here, but I will not go for calculation. You put your PAN number, you put your tax name of the taxpayer, you put the assessment year, you put the taxpayer category. That means you are the individual. If you are not individual, drop down में HUF, farm, LLP, domestic company, foreign company, like this. जितना person I just explained to you, the number of persons, all the persons are here. So you put it. Then you put your status, because taxability depends upon the status, resident, non-resident. Then you mention whether you are below 60 years or 62, 79 or 80. Senior citizen, super senior citizen, with a taxability reduced accordingly. Then you put the figures here. The moment you will put the figures here, automatically it will be calculated your tax liability. Let I am putting what is the taxable income as per new tax regime. Let I am taking 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs. Allowances, exemptions, let only 50,000 I am talking, because in the new tax regime, the tax liability is very less, 50,000 rupees. And chapter 6 deduction, let nil, 0. And now question here is, you can go for calculation, okay? And if you go for the calculation, here the taxability as per old tax regime 14.50, total income 15 lakhs. Old tax regime tax amount is 2,57,000. New tax regime 1,09,000. So here the moment you put here, automatically it has been calculated. And the moment it is automatically calculated, you decide whether you go for old regime or you go for right hand side. Just have a look that how the tax automatically calculated. But I have not put my PAN here, because I should have put it. I am using my own ID to give some idea to you. That's why I used it. So this is the net is slow, so you have to accommodate with me. So this is there. Let also I will see. If you have any question also, you can ask in the chat. You can also have a chat. So we can also go for detailed discussion in the chat. There is no issue at all. Okay. So now question here is, the next question is, know your TAN, tax deduction account number, tax calendars, what are the informations are there, tax information services, download different files, know your tax refund status, that also you can see from here. And submit information on tax evasion benami property. Actually, there is a provision. If you want to have some information that somebody is involved in the benami property, you can put here, so that department can know. You will be treated as an informer. Link Aadhaar. We will discuss how to link Aadhaar, because Aadhaar, your Aadhaar card should be linked to the PAN. It is mandatory. And then authenticate notice order, means sometimes notice is received by the department. Then you can also authenticate here, means acknowledge here. TDS on cash withdrawal. So these are some facilities are there. The purpose of giving this idea, this is the inbuilt of the portal. If you go to the individual, you will find salary employee one category, where the different informations are available, booklets are available. Guidance to file a tax return, it is available. You can also refer. Sometimes you face difficulty, you can see here also. Return forms applicable. Let us have a check. tax slabs. Let I'm putting the tax slabs. You see, the tax slab is very clearly given. Sahaj, you can also gather some knowledge also. Yesterday, what I was presenting, the many information available here. You see, ITR 2, ITR 3, ITR 4, which circumstance is applicable. This also you can see. ITR form 16, mean TDS certificate 67. That is the one certificate is used to take the foreign credit. All the 26 ASA that is available. So it is giving the adequate information, and tax slab also given. You can refer. So that means in the individual cases that is available, and similarly the individual means each category cases deduction on which I can get tax benefits. Update my profile. You want to update that also, if time permitting, the last we will discuss. Sometimes my when I'm registered with the portal by going to the login, putting it, so it is very much required to fill up the data related to you. But sometimes you change. Let address has been changed. So what will happen? You can go there and also go for the update your portal, assisted in filing and downloads. There are different materials are there. Later I am going to download. What are downloads are there? ITR form 1 can download, fill up it and put it, because you are eligible for using ITR 1, 2, 3, 4. So here you can download also. Okay. And income tax returns, income tax forms, DS management. DS management we will discuss. DS management, the utility which will be utilized to authenticate signature. So from individual, you can have this type of information, and details of write-ups are available. Similarly, business profession, same thing. All the things are there. Similarly, senior citizen, the guidance to file return, everything is there. Non-residents, that is also available here. Hindu and their family, that is also available, all the. So all the cases, individual HUF cases, they made it categorized and different types of assessment. So different informations are available for the purpose. Let us arbitrarily I am talking senior citizen. Deduction which I can get tax benefits. Sometimes you may not aware. It is also why this portal has been designed. It is not designed for the professional. It is designed for the individual taxpayers who may not have the adequate knowledge, so that they can go for the having the knowledge. Just have a look. You see how many informations are available. What are the details are available. It is nothing but one type of booklet also. From there also you can have knowledge. So it is given that you are senior citizen, and you are also you can file ITR 1. ITR 2, ITR 3, if you are filing, what are the everything given there. That means as regards to senior citizen, these are the benefits you will get in the old tax regime. You see, these are sections under which benefit is available. So these you can download in the Hindu Undivided Family or the HUF portal. Go to the company. Again, it's a domestic company. So similar type of informations are available. So if you go to the foreign company, you see that is also because the provisions related to the foreign company is different to the provisions related to the domestic company. So that's why this has been given so that you can go for. I am just going to update my profile. So what are the information available? Actually, they are giving. If you are going to update, how to update? Actually, I cannot proceed here because I have to log into the ID, and my requirement is also not to update. But theoretically, user manual will use, and a video clip I will have to explain how to go for the change, update your profile. That also will go. Actually, the internet is slow, taking some time to going back. And then you come to the non-company. So non-company is association, person, body of individual, LLP, local authority. So the individual, assessee wise, the portal has been divided and divided at different informations are available under different heads. Then you come to the tax professionals. Friends, just for your kind information, actually sometimes the assessee is not involved in the e-proceeding. E-proceeding meaning is the activities which has to be carried on in the portal is known as e-proceeding. It starts with the filing of the return. Sorry, it starts with the payment of advance tax or self-assessment tax, and then the filing of the return. And these are the persons, means tax professionals, are divided. One is the chartered accountants, that is registration service available, and the second is the e-return intermediaries. Actually, e-return intermediaries are available. ERP, ERI list are actually, these are the intermediaries, we can say. And ERI is the ERI list. Actually, what happens? Sometimes the profession, let you are the taxpayer. I am practicing as an advocate, or I am practicing as a chartered accountant. I am practicing as a cost accountant, and you do not want to do your all the activities. Then what will happen? There is a authorization page is there. Will also that cover in practically how as a taxpayer you will authorize me to carry out the all the e-proceeding. So you should be very clear what is e-proceeding. E-proceedings, the activities, that means starting of a submission of information, paying of the tax, filing of the return, submission of the reply to the notice, etc. Everything to be carried out, and you authorized me on your behalf. I am doing. So that authorization you have to enroll here. There is a specific manual is there. How to go forward, we will discuss subsequently. So in that case you can give, but e-intermediary is different. E-intermediary is a list has been approved as a e-intermediary, so they will do the work also, starting from the all the filing of the return, etc. But there is a list has been published. You see who are the intermediaries. You cannot go beyond that. These are the list. Only these are the intermediaries. I think 137 pages are there where the intermediary list, their address is there. If you want to take their help for filing the return, they are authorized to file the return. You see, I am talking the serial number 1, ITAR 1, ITAR 2, ITAR 3, ITAR 4. They are wanted to file. They cannot file more than that. But if you go to the serial number 2, they can go ITAR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. They can do it. Their address is given, and you can approach them also. So from here you can also find out the list who are the ERI intermediary are eligible, are authorized to do the function of the filing of the return. So that is also available here. And the third one is the tax deductor and collector. So that is a separate portal is there also for the TDS and other filing of return. But here you can register as a tax deductor. Tax deductor means suppose X company is an associate, so he also making payment to certain type of persons, and there is a provision under Income Tax Act where the different sources TDS will be deducted. I think 2 hours class is there. So in that case, the filing of return, etc. also will cover. So in that case, you can go for the registration. And what are the services available, that is also given here. Then you go to the downloads. So what is the downloads are there? Now in download, there are many items are there. Mostly the return forms are required to be downloaded, which you can go for filing the return. These are the income tax forms are available. Okay, and these are the DSC management utilities available. Okay, so here you see income tax return forms. So what is the income tax return form? Let you are the assessee, you want to file. Here you see what happens. There are different types of year wise is there, because return form it changes from year to year. So in 2025-26, whatever ITR 1 is available, you will compare to the last year, there may be number of changes has been taken place. And why it is taken place? Now the reason is the department, the Income Tax Act or budget has been placed. So new provision was introduced. Certain additional, in addition to that, department means CBIC may require certain additional information. So they can also change the form. So if you want to file your return form for the specific year, let you take a there is a reassessment. They allowed you to file they issue the notice for file the return previous year, let 2023, 22, 23. So then the ITR form will come separated. That ITR form we download. In addition to that, if you want to file this year, then what will have the new ITR form will come. That is the 23, 24, but I am going to 23, 24. or again you can go to the last one, that is your 25, 26. So it is return form will come, and the utility version is there. At the time of filing return, we will also discuss that. Simple, this must remember. Then there is the third item is the DSC utility. So that is also here you can download the DSC utility. Friends, we will discuss that. But again, since I opened it, you just remember EM Breeze. EM Breeze, that is the one utility. Actually, DSC, when one is going to file the return, one is going to submit the reply to the notices, then it is required to be authenticated. And this authentication can be done in two ways. I was explaining in the last class. Let's take the example in case of filing of a return. So in the filing of return, there is a EVC is there, electronic verification code, which is linked to the Aadhaar. That also we will practically discuss. And in that case, you can also, after filing the return, you authenticate it. So once you authenticated, your return will be uploaded. So that has been uploaded, and your signature is required. You cannot sign it in the portal. So how to do it? Now you can have the EVC, electronic verification code. You can link to the Aadhaar number, and a OTP will come. That OTP you can utilize, so it will be uploaded. That practically whenever we will do it, we can see it. And the second point is, suppose in case of company, the managing director or the director is authorized person. Let use, so in that case, and let the company is covered under tax audit. So in that case, EBC is not used, and DSC is used, and this DSC electronic token has been utilized. That will be different utilities are available. This is one of the utility you have to download and keep in your laptop, and while you are going for the filing the return and confirming it, that DSC will be utilized. So DSC, how to utilize DSC, maybe today we can discuss that. And these are, and in addition to, there is also help column is there. You see, these are the help columns, and there is the number of your video clips are available, and you can see it also. Here see, generate a static password, how to e-verify, 15CA, FAQ on AIS, Annual Information System. It is in your course also, that we can see also. And I'm talking, let you take see the all topics. It is also, you see how many topics are there. Many informations are available. You see taxpayer, e-filing services. Again, e-filing services, you see manage your account, managing your profile, filing your return, responding to notices, working with the payments. Each is having again the manage your account. Let you take e-services. All are e-services. Then what will happen? If I am going to add your authorized signature, there is a user manual is there. Certificate of application, change your password. Let you take I am taking off a few items here, where you can see also. Let certificate of change, certificate appreciation is means, let we say, actually I have not logged into my, otherwise I could have shown you. Let take e-services and come to a change your password. So there is a user manual is available. This is a change of password. You can see here. There is a user manual, and you can also see how it will be used. Everything is there. There is no requirement to depend upon anybody. You can do yourself. Okay. And from here, let you take change your password. Let you take you registered. Actually, I have not shown you how to register. I wanted to show you the first the portal, but since it is coming, let us also understand your login already there. Login ID is there, password is there. That I will show after this slide. Since it has come, let us also complete here, and directly also you can show how you are able to see it. Here, let I have the login ID and I have the login password. Then I wanted to change the password, or I have forgotten the password. I wanted to change the password. Then what will happen? There is a user manual is there, and practically that is available in the portal. If you go to the login, by putting your PAN and ID, then you can go directly. But these steps has been given here. These informations are available here. Sometimes what happens, you can download, read it, then you use it in the actual practice. You see what happens. Let there is a manual has been given here. What is the manual says? How to change the password? The manual says that the change password service is available to all the registered users e-filing. This service enables you to change, update your existing password at the e-filing portal. So that means you log in it. So first requirement is you must be a registered user. You must have the registered user in the e-filing portal. So prior to that, you should be registered. I have also registered user. So my registered user ID is equal always usually the PAN number. My PAN number, let somebody's PAN number ABCDS 9716Q, let you take it. So that means that is the ID. So then after that you have to make the password. And then if that is there and now password forgotten, then what will happen? You can go for the changing the password, or let us go for the have a new password. So in that case, you will go to the portal which was I was showing you initially. All home, individual, company, non-company, tax professional, downloads, everything. And it is always showing file or tax return. But in addition to that, what I have to do, and again I'm telling, when you go for these changes, it is your profile, change password and log out. Because you see here login, but if you go to the login, it will show my profile, change password and log out. So you require the change password. The moment you put change password, it will display like this. So logged on as, why it is given? Because already I told you who can log on. You can log on, your authorized entity can log on. That's why he is asking. So since you are logging on, then it is showing self. If you authorized entity, then it will show who is already registered in the portal. Then profile, you see here we will discuss actually this manual detail. I am not discussing now, but just to see, it will show you profile. You see the profile, that is a criteria of a fill up, and in this case it is showing 83% criteria has been filled up and it is accepted. Then your contact details, then your bank account, then your link Aadhaar, then your account as not secured with eVault. It is showing that actually this will be shown, and my requirement is I am logging it as a self. After that, I will go for the change of the password, current password or new password. If my current password is not known, then there is a change password one place you have to put to, it will go to the new password. But if I want to change it and I know my password, but I wanted to change it, then in that case you have to put old password and a new password. So this has been given, and it may sometimes given also warning, because the password it will show it is average, good, best. That means you can use the alphanumerical. Let capital A, small b, c, d, at the rate, or underscore, or hasp, let some number. So that is actually combination. If you put only a b, c, d, e, f, it will show you that this is not a secure password, and like this it will show. And after that, and again, why it is the current password and the new password? Because the new password, then you have to confirm it, so that it is confirming. Then you submit it. So the moment you submit, then what will happen? It will be already changed. Sometimes, the moment you submit, it will be changed. So change password will come, and this change password will be utilized by you for the purpose of your new. When second time you go for opening, that new password will you have to use. But one thing remember, how will you get a confirmation that your password has been changed? Now in that case, a successful this will display your password has been updated successfully. So my purpose of explaining in the middle of this one is that you see this facility also available in the different on the portal itself. Help me. There are a lot of facilities are available here. Another point I'm telling, you want to go for views all topics. You want to go for what to do, what not to do. So, scanning of documents, let you take, you want to submit the, and it is actually, we can say, a one library, we can say, e-library consists of all the informations are available, and there is no need to ask anybody. You yourself, knowing nothing, but open it, go one by one, click it, because you do not have to go to login. In the general portal, you can go, just have a look, every time see what facilities are available here in the portal. So just to see, I'm giving, let you take a senior and super citizen. It is given how to file a return forms, tax slabs, deductions, non-residents, everything is there. But here also, how to video let you take a. You see how many videos are there. You see 21 pages video is there, 62 items are there. And in this 62 item, let you take one of the item I am going to discuss with you, how to register. Let it is there or not, let I will check up it. Let us also check up. I'm going to the second page. Then I'm going to the, this is the 29, this is the third page, e-proceeding, fourth page, just have a look. New tax regime, old tax regime, updated return, old, just it is actually serial is not there. That's why I'm searching. Sorry. Actually, it is not coming page wise. 2021. You say how to reset password. Just I am this video I am just have a look. Hello. Actually, just I wanted to
gov.in or contact our helpline numbers.
So, I think just I wanted to check up anything has anybody has given any question, ask any question, then I will proceed. Just have a look first. Friends, any question? Just have just ask me so that I will further proceed. Any question? Screen not visible. Acha, visible. Finally, class started. Name. Just I'm saying, pronunciation of some words are not clear. Actually, it may be somebody has written. I think As Kumar Singh, your pronunciation of some words are not clear. Actually, maybe due to the internet. And we already attended e-filing session just before our inter-exam and submitted all the assignments as well. Why this class twice? I don't know. You ask to the institute, because this is the syllabus on which class has to be held, that is given here. PPT show karo. PPT, why PPT? Because I am going to the portal. We decided to go for the portal. Trying at 4, but now anyhow, it is showing PPT visible, sir. Only home screen. No, I think that this is old one perhaps. Somebody has written, I can only understand the and was because. I don't know. Are you criticizing? If anything is there, you write to me directly. I don't know. We don't expect that type of words. One question actually asked, you see what happens now, the people, those who have attended, I think maybe multiple, some of you know, some of you do not know. I cannot go according to your choice because this is the syllabus has been assigned, and according to me, I will go for syllabus. I cannot go, this you skip, that you skip. That yesterday it was a detailed discussion. So you can take up it with the institute regarding this one. हर कोई टीचर NHI में I don't know what is हर कोई टीचर NHI बन सकता. Please, can you identify your name? What is the purpose of DSC? Actually, DSC, the document signer, anyhow, DSC, I will tell you separately. So this is the question, one question I kept, that is DSC. I don't expected from you the words you are writing, because I am not, you may not be knowing about me. But if you want to attend, attend. You do not want to attend, don't attend. This is the syllabus has been assigned. It has been properly explained to you, and it is up to you to whether you accept or not to accept. Okay. जो लिखो English में लिखो. You, somebody is telling that will write in the English, but somebody is again writing in the Hindi or the mixing. I don't know. I could not understand it. So DSC is one of the question is there. That DSC I will share with you after some time. Okay. Then we will proceed with our other categories. Those who are knowing the e-filing, please, it is up to you to decide to join or not to join. but this is the assignment as per the syllabus has been assigned. There may be some double assignment to you or not, but I don't know. Okay. Then we can see also DSC management, income tax form upload, e-PAN assistance. Just because this is the class which I am taking to show you that these are the facilities available, and as per your syllabus, it was there income tax portal, the contents of the income tax portal. So in this connection, I was discussing the income tax portal, contents of income tax portal, utility of the income tax portal. So that was the syllabus as per the which we are proceeding. I cannot go beyond that, and for a different category of persons, different category of presentation cannot be made. And you should be disciplined, use the good words. And then your DSC utility, just one slide is there, that also we will discuss separately. That I am going back. So regarding the e-services, so these are the services that are available: respond to notices, working with the payments, statutory forms, that are e-services are available. And then you can go to the these are the cases are there. We'll just see any other point is there or not. So this is the user manual is available. I was just showing you. Actually, these are the facilities are available. You come to the login page. Actually, how to create the how to log on to the department. This is the portal facilities I explained to you. It is also required to go for the creation of login and how to go for the login. That is a user manual easily available, and you can go for login by different modes. One is net banking, through the net banking, and again net banking has been divided into two categories. And while you are going for the net banking, you can use your credential, user ID and password. And net banking, again bank demat account also can be used, DSC can be used. So the very important point is DSC is used as per the provisions of Income Tax Act. While any document will be submitted, return will be filed, it has to be verified and authenticated. As already I explained to, the authentication has to be made either by using the EVC code, emergency verification code, or in case of company corporate sectors or the persons those are covered under tax audit, the authentications has to be made by using the DSC. DSC is issued by different agencies. Already it has been one slide, already it has been explained to you. And for that the EM design that utility has to be downloaded, kept in the portal, and accordingly the token, DSC token has to be inserted, and you can put the user ID and password, and accordingly your signature will be incorporated in the filing of the return. So that means it is authenticated, and that is a valid return, a valid document you have submitted. So for the purpose of that, there is a user manual which has been issued. There is a pre-requirement is there. The 3 ways of login is there. One is general prerequisites are you should have a e-filing portal, and you already registered, and you should have ID and a password. And if you are going directly, if you have a net banking, if you are going through the net banking, you should have a net banking facility. and that should be linked with the PAN. Actually, the net banking nowadays it is linked with the PAN, Aadhaar and PAN both are linked. Then you can go to the net banking particular bank, and then you can log on to the department site. By using the DSC, you can use it. And DSC already I explained to you. You have to use the DSC USB token issued by the different certified agencies who has been authorized to issue that. And the DSC should be class 2 or class 3, because this is a requirement. The different class of DSC has been issued. And while we are going for authentication, then these are the steps are there. There are different modes are there. Using e-filing password, using other OTP, using network, net banking facility, using bank or demat account EBC facility, using DSC, and also it is used by the third party. So these third party are the external agencies or the ERN agencies, those who are already listed in the department. So while I am logging to the password, login to the portal, just to see, this is the home page. I have already shown you the home page previously, and in that home page, just we are discussing the left hand side already discussed. So that's why here is login. So you see red one is the login. There you will go. From there they will ask you your user ID. User ID is always it is equal to the PAN number. Then there is also back option is there. Wrongly put it, you can go to the back, then you can come back. Then in that case again, after putting the login, then you have to use the password. And once you put the password, then you have entered to the portal. And once you have entered to the portal, then other facilities, whatever is there, accordingly you can go for the utilizing it. Other methods, the similar is there, but you have to go to the bank portal and then you have to come. Aadhaar OTP is always using the Aadhaar OTP. So these other methods I am not discussing because the same. User ID it is put to, because the method will be repeated, only the OTP or the DSC or the bank through you are entering through the bank portal, that are different, but the login is easy. Generally people used to enter directly, so that putting the user ID and password, and then they are doing their functionality as per the e-functions whatever available in the portal. You see, just I was telling, I have shown you that I was waiting for the OTP, but OTP was not coming. Many cases OTP also not depending upon the workload of the portal. Many cases also it is delayed. So these are the forms of the is there, because the 4 methods are there, but the entering to the portal is the same. With the net banking, just I wanted to tell many cases what happens. We are working with the net banking in the bank portal. I am there. That I wanted to get a certain information from the income tax department. Instead of going separately logging to the incometaxindia.gov, from there also I can log on to the income tax department website. So that's why you have to use. And when you are going for login, it will show you the bank name. Actually, these are the banks are showing, but there is also other bank option is there where all the banks has been available. So by putting that, you go to your bank. When you will go to your bank, you have to put your bank profile ID and password. Then you have to enter to the, it will be directed you to the department website. So these are the methods which we are available for the purpose. So this user manual you can download and go to the details and go for. There is also one registered digital signature. Somebody was talking about digital signature. So first is digital signature certificate. Already I told why it is requirement. So that is a requirement only in cases when the e-signing is required, and the second is most of the cases the assessee, those are covered under tax audit, they are required to take the those who are doing the tax audit. So they have to authenticate and upload after uploading the documents, after uploading the response to the notices, after uploading the return files. So when they are going for verification and when they are going for authentication, so they have to do it through the DSA. So the digital signature already we discussed is issued by the agencies, those who are certified agencies, those are authorized to issue that. And the when you are going for register, because you approach to some certified agency, they have given you the DSC, physical DSC token has been given. They have also communicated you the password and user ID, but you cannot function it. It cannot be functioned in the portal unless you registered with the department website. So for that registration, so you have to log on to the department, incometaxindia.gov.in website. After logging, then you have to go for the registering of the this digital signature. Once it is registered successfully, then whenever you go for authentication, then that will be function, otherwise it will not function. And it is given how to go for is a PPT instead of a user manual. I have I think I have one video clip is there. That video clip we can also use so that it will be rather giving just 1 minute. This is sorry. This is how to log on, and the DSC use also.
To use all the services offered on the e-filing portal, the user needs to log in to the portal. This video helps in understanding the different ways a taxpayer can log into the e-filing portal. There are multiple ways to log into the e-filing portal for the taxpayer. You should enter username, that is PAN or Aadhaar, and password, and then choose any of the available methods to log in. You need to be a registered user to log in to the e-filing portal. The specific prerequisites depend on the method you choose to log in. To begin, go to the e-filing home page and click Login. Enter PAN or Aadhaar in user ID field and click Continue. Enter password and click Continue. Let us understand how to log in using OTP on the mobile number and email ID registered with the e-filing portal. Ensure you have access to the mobile number and email ID. Choose how you would like to receive the OTP on your mobile phone and click Continue. Enter the 6-digit OTP received on your registered mobile number or email ID and click Login. Your dashboard is displayed after successful login. Let us understand how to log in using OTP on mobile number linked with Aadhaar. If you are an individual taxpayer, you may enter the Aadhaar as username as well. Choose Aadhaar OTP option and click Continue. If you already have an Aadhaar OTP, click I already have an OTP on mobile number registered with Aadhaar. Else, click Generate OTP. If you have to generate an OTP, you will have to agree to validate your Aadhaar details. Select the option and click Generate Aadhaar OTP. Enter the 6-digit OTP received on your mobile phone registered with Aadhaar and click Login. Your dashboard is displayed after successful login. Let us understand how to log in using net banking. Ensure that you have a valid bank account with net banking enabled. Choose the net banking option under Other ways to access your account. You will be redirected to the e-filing login page through the net banking page that displays the list of banks providing the single sign-in facility. Choose the bank and click on Continue. Read and understand the disclaimer before clicking Continue. You will now be redirected to the bank's net banking login page. Post login to net banking. Select e-filing link on your bank website portal. You will be redirected to the e-filing dashboard. Your dashboard is displayed after successful login. Let us understand how to log in using static password. You should have a valid and active static password. After selecting, try another method in the login page. Select static password. Enter your static password and click login. Your dashboard is displayed after successful login. Let us understand how to log in using QR code on the ITD mobile app. You can use the ITD app on your mobile phone to log into the e-filing portal. At the end of the login process, you shall be logged into the portal on your desktop. Go to the e-filing portal homepage through your computer and click login. Choose mobile app under other ways to access your account. The QR code displayed on your computer screens should be scanned in your mobile phone through the ITD app. Your dashboard is displayed in your desktop after successful login. Let us understand how to log in using push notifications on ITD mobile app. If you want to log in through push notification, click the same under other ways to log in. Enter your PAN in the user ID field and proceed. On successful validation, the system sends a notification on the ITD mobile app and redirects to notification on mobile page. Click on the same number in the notification received on mobile app as displayed on desktop screen. Your dashboard is displayed after successful login. Let us understand how to log in using time-based OTP on ITD mobile app. If you want to log in through TOTP option, click the same under other ways to log in. Upon pressing continue, you will be redirected to the login using time-based one-time password page. Open the ITD mobile app and click on code generator. A code with 30 seconds validity is displayed. Enter the code here and click continue. Your dashboard is displayed after successful login. You may use any of the methods described in the video to log into your e-filing account and avail the various services. Connect with us for more information.
So this is one of the facilities there, and how to register digital facility, that also you can see. There is one video is there where I think this video is not available. Okay. Register for the e-filing. Let us also see how it is you have to register.
In this video, you will learn how to register as a taxpayer on the e-filing portal. You need to be registered on the portal for filing your ITR, or using various other tax-related services available on the portal. For registering as a taxpayer on the portal, you must have a valid and active PAN, mobile number, and email ID. Go to the e-filing login page and click register. Under register as taxpayer, enter your PAN and click validate. If the PAN is already registered or invalid, an error message will be displayed. In the basic details tab, enter all the mandatory details, including your name, your date of birth, or incorporation, as per your PAN, and select your residential status. Click continue. After your PAN is validated, you will be taken to the contact details tab. Enter the mandatory details, including primary mobile number, email ID, and postal address. Click continue. Separate OTPs are sent to the mobile number and email ID entered by you in the previous step. Enter the 2 6-digit OTPs received in the given fields, and click continue. All the details entered by you in the previous steps will be displayed on the Verify Details page. Check if the details are correct, and click Edit. If you need to change any detail, then click Confirm. Enter your desired password in the Set Password and Confirm Password fields. When entering your new password, be mindful of the password policy. Your password should have at least 8 characters, and at most 14 characters, both uppercase and lowercase letters, at least one number, at least one special character. Then, set your personalized message, which can contain a maximum of 25 characters. This message will be shown to you every time you log into e-filing after registration, which you will need to confirm by clicking a checkbox. It is an easy way for you to recognize that you are logging into the genuine e-filing portal, and not any phishing website. Once done, click register. And it's done. Registering on the e-filing portal is that simple. For registering under other categories like CA and external agency, refer to the Register Yourself user manuals in the e-filing portal's help section. Connect with us for more information.
Friends, another point is sometimes, as I told you, you registered, but you are not actively directly using the portal. Sometimes what happens, particularly I'm talking other than individual and HUFA, the assignment or the function is done by the external agency. It may be the any the authorized representative from the professional side, and in that case, unless they registered themselves and you authenticate their and they have to function on your behalf, then they cannot enter to the portal by login to your account. So they cannot do their work unless they are required to be registered. So if that is there, then how to register and how the e-filing will be done by the external agency. So in that case, there is a user manual which is used, and accordingly it is to be seen how they have to do it. And there is one video also there, we will see it. Very simple, that the e-portal requires the functionality which has been developed to be done by certain person, generally the taxpayer. But sometimes the taxpayer may not be competent to do, or maybe engage its employees or some other person. If the employee is doing, they are doing in the name of the employer. So there is no requirement of registration because they are not external agencies. So external agency are the professional firms, as already I told you. So they are required to be registered. So the one registering request has to be sent, and after that it has to be accepted by the taxpayer. And once it is accepted, then it will be all registered, and they can use the user ID and password and go for the made their functionality. So already I told what are the functionality has to be done. Either they can go for filing the return, or they can go for submitting the response to the notices issued, or they can also submit the appeals on behalf of the taxpayer, or they can also submit the response during the assessment process, during the appeal process. So registering is required, and the same procedure has to be adopted, and the user manual you can follow. If there is one video clip is there, as I kept, as I remember, that can be also utilized. Let us check up it whether it is available or not. I think it is not available. I think it is not available. So let us see if some questions are there. I think no. Register with the portal, then I will file my income tax return of mine or otherwise also. Somebody has a question, asked Kumar Singh, if I registered with the portal, then I will file my income tax return of myself or others also. No, you cannot file. One thing just I wanted to clarify. Once you registered with the e-filing portal, so in that case, you are only to do the functionality of yourself. So that is related, it is a PAN based actually. Your registration is, once you registered, you have to log on by using your permanent account number, using the password. All the functionalities should be related to you, starting for payment of tax, filing of return, response to the notices, defective returns, etc. You cannot do for the other than that. Actually, the others income, you cannot do it, because if others income is required, then they have to register with their PAN, and you can do the work by using their PAN, by log on to their PAN. Some later, my friend requested me to file his return, and he has given me the user ID and password, so I can enter to the user by using the user ID to his account, not my account. From my account, I cannot go for filing the return of a third party. So it is only limited to functionality of the holder of the PAN. When you teach us, how to file ITR, so from next lecture, we have to register on e-filing portal before starting the lecture, sir. Okay, that is up to you. Again, I'm telling, you can open your e-filing portal, also see that of any leisure time, also you can go for verify it. You see, lot of functionalities are there. Only by searching, you can find out what are the facilities are available. And only some explanation we are giving to you. Many cases, many things we are also not covering in the chapter, but all functionality are available in the portal, so you can go for. There is no next class, there is no opening also required. You today you can go in the night also, while you are reading, you can open the portal also and see it. One by one you go, at least today some 5 6 7 functions, next some facilities, like this, and over a period of 3 4 days or 5 days, you can have a more acquainted with the department side. And second thing is, since you are going for putting your examination in the subject, there are a lot of provisions also you can download there, and you can see there also, you can read there without downloading, you can read there also. And Income Tax Act, if you want to refer, you can also refer to the provisions there also, because one Income Tax Act, income tax rules, all notifications, all circulars are available in the web portal or portal side. In addition to the facility related materials are available. And another very important point is some study material also available on a particular subject. Again, how filing of updated return, let to take it is one of the part in your filing return. That is also one study material is available, consist of 5 7 pages. There are a lot of study materials also available, so that also you can download, and that these study materials are updated study materials. That will be very much helpful to you. If you have any question, if you have any question, you can ask. We can explain. I will explain to you if you have any question. Friends, if you have any question, you can ask me. And any question? Anybody has any question? Hello? 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 You see, another point just I wanted to tell you that just e-services. One is this e-PAN. Bank account, actually, there is also, you can see it, how to add the bank account profile. But I'm giving two video clips before completing. Let us also I try. One is how to validate the bank account. This is one slide. Actually, this video is on once you see you have a profile while you are going for registering with the e-portal. You have registered with your updated address, date of birth, and all the related information related to you, in addition to the bank account details. And as per the provisions of Income Tax Act, while you are going for filing the return, it is required to specify all the bank accounts which are functional during the year. And even if the account is closed, but it was functional during the previous year, even also one day, that account is required to be given, the details has to be given. So that's why it is required to sometimes validate the bank account. And how to validate it? Just have a look. Friends, with this we will close, but I wanted to discuss something because if sorry. Sorry, these are the continuing here. We stopped it. So let us also discuss some of the points. Sir, from next, we have to register or not before starting lecture. Just from next lecture, we have to register or not before starting lecture. I don't understand what is it. So when you teach us how to file ITR, yes, I will teach us, but I wanted to know, friends, just to see, you are, I think 75 attendees are there. I do not know what is your background. I came to understand that this is the intermediate students, those who are undergoing the coaching. And I have seen some comments. I don't know what is the reason. You see, internet there may be up down, but a gentleman has written हर कोई teacher NHI pen sector. I don't understand actually, but for your kind information, myself Niranjan Swai, I am a cost accountant company secretary. I completed around 38 years of service. And after that, I am doing the advocate practice. Regularly, I am taking webinar for my members. If you want to see the history, the comments is not, I think it is a comment perhaps somebody has given, which cannot be expected from a student. You are very child in the profession. And I never taken the class of the that of studies because I do not have that much of time. But since some practical issue required to be discussed, and that's why I have taken off. NHI, I think you mean that somebody has gone in the NHI, institute has chosen it and taking your class. It is not that. You go to the Google site, put my name, and you will find the number of articles and video clips are there. Do not be so child. You are a young professional going for the profession. Should be have some professional attitude. I don't expect accept this type of wordings which are written in these comments. Okay, you have a bright future. Go for that. Okay, and the second one is if you have any question, I am waiting also. You can also ask me. Yes, there is some communication gap that yesterday, last time some PPT could not be shown and the syllabus, etc. But I don't know what he has written. At least if you come forward with another question in the Q and answer, so I can understand what is the intent of writing that. Friends, if you have any other question, you can ask also. And another point just I wanted to tell you, I'm giving my mobile number. If you have any specific issue in the topics also, not related to this one, any taxation, you can also directly talk to me. We can have interaction also. I'm giving my number. You can put it in 9338715432. Behave professionally. थोड़ा हिंदी में समझा दो. Actually, some people, some of you are telling that tell in the English. Some of you are telling that Hindi में समझा दो. क्या I can do? Actually, I am not a good speaker in English, Hindi. But exactly what you want to tell, आप मेरे को बता दीजिए. मैं थोड़ा ट्राई करूँगा हिंदी में बोलने के लिए. You can write also. If you any specific you want to in Hindi. Again, I'm telling, I have given my number, mobile number. You talk to me directly. I can also we can discuss also. You are young friends that we can discuss. Again, I am clarifying that today, after interaction with the institute in the morning, I came to conclusion that let us also go to directly to the portal and show the what are the facilities are available, discuss some of the facilities. Practical not possible to discuss everything, so that's why I discussed. And I tell one again, I'm talking unless you go for filing, it's your own ITR. Entire things cannot do. So form wise we can discuss, video clip wise that we can discuss how to file the ITR one. In addition to that, PAN, how to get the PAN, how to modify the PAN, how to update the PAN. So these are the items can be discussed. In addition to payment of tax, e-payment of tax, there are different modes of payment of tax, how to respond to the defective return, and how to respond to the outstanding demand. So these are few areas which are in your syllabus that can also be taken place. And if you have any specific question, kindly ask me. Your Hindi is also good. No, sir. No, I am not good actually. Can you repeat your number? Actually, I have given my number. Just you see here. I am just 933. You directly you talk to me. 933. I was a faculty. Again, I am telling. I was the chairman of East India Regional Council of ICI. I was the chairman of the Bhubaneswar chapter. I was also faculty in taxation for a long period, and I am not taking classes at present. But I am doing my own practice, litigation before the High Court and tribunals and department that I am taking. And मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगा जो आप वो एक कमेंट जो दिया ना, I could not understand it actually. Oh, he could have told exactly what. No doubt about it. In here there is a up down of the internet. It may be audible, not audible. That may be another issue. But one cannot write that. And for that friend, young friend, I am telling, you go to the Google search, put my name, and see the some documents you will definitely see. Sorry, young man. My number is 933-871-5432. 9437190060. This number anybody can ask. There is no issue at all. If sorry, your teaching was great. Please ignore that. No, I'm not taking that. But it should not be. The young people should have a good attitude. Again, I'm telling. If a ocean of water is there and a drop of poison will be put, entire will become poisonous. So that we know that. But again, once again, I'm telling, since it is very difficult to teach the younger students than teach to the professionals. And I have conducted not less than 150 corporate trainings also over the years. And very high standard people also. We learn from them still also. We respect them. Whenever we go for the training with the different corporate sectors in the rank of AGM, GM, you should also learn from here also. And we also learn from them. It is a two-way of action. So your question will definitely help any faculty. I am not taking regularly. Some people, those people are taking regularly. You ask the question, they will answer. They will be benefited, you will be benefited. But don't write this type of words. मेरे को जो लगा कि वो एक offensive word लिखा. वो the sentence like one student, I think. If you tell his name, I will be very happy. And if tell his background. There's any question is there, kindly tell me. Again, I am giving option to you any time, any matter, particular direct tax, indirect tax. You can, I am law for my students. Directly ask me, and I can also explain to you. Not this one, what is in the topic we are discussing. Any topic of the direct tax, any topic of the income tax. Okay, with this I am closing. If you, I am waiting another 2 minutes. If you have any question, you can tell me. Actually, next 2 classes, whatever is there, we will take the how to respond to the outstanding demand, how to pay the tax, how to register, create a PAN, e-PAN, update the PAN, and then few some related video clips and others, and then we'll also discuss how to file the ITR 1 and what precaution you have to take, and while filing, what are the issue generally faced, what to do, what not to do. That also we'll discuss in the next 2 classes. So we'll leave it. Hello.
Hello?
Madam, anybody has any question, kindly tell me. Actually, I was explaining to the students. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
A boy has given a comment. I don't know what is the reason, but it was not good. There are a lot of people are there, good comments. Only one has written. I thought वो क्या लिखा मैं आपको बताता हूँ. हर कोई टीचर NHI बन सकता. इंस्टीट्यूट को बोलो थोड़ा ढंग का टीचर लेकर आया. Okay. So this the gentleman, if he give his name, I'll be very happy. Name and address. I will talk to his parents. Actually, I wanted to talk to his parent.
It's
These are
okay,
the-
sir.
No,
It's
no,
okay,
not
sir.
I'm not.
He's
Not
just a small student. Like he's an intermediate. Some student might be in +2, I mean in +3. So they are the small students, sir.
No, I'm not telling that. What I'm telling वो जो लिखा ना किसी लिए लिखा, at least one has to understand. क्या है
Yes,
कि
sir.
देखो अभी उसका जो स्टैंडर्ड में देखा, what happens ना, generally we are taking classes with very high standard. And
Yes,
very
sir.
difficult to teach also lower standard people. Those are actually in the intermediary learning stage.
Yes,
So
sir.
there
They're
is
the
some
students.
there is some communication gap. That's why the last class I told na the difficulty. But this
Yes,
class
sir.
in the
Last class doesn't went well, but this class was perfect.
no, but still what happens in the morning when you discuss na, then I
Yes,
came
sir.
back actually. I was in my tax some appearance before some affiliated authority. So I came back. So I after coming back, then I thought the method to be changed, the teaching method to be changed. So within 1 hour, I just made these arrangements. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
to make the changes, this is actually reality I'm talking.
Thank you so much for this, sir.
Actually, I was not aware that it was a consist of entire practical. So I was thinking that since you are giving, there is some theory, then there is some practical. Let us prepare some PPT. Otherwise, with my time, I have interested. So that was. But when we discuss in the morning, then I thought that it is only practical. Let us also go for some changes. So I came back after appearance around 1:30. Then I selected these to cover. Then I covered it. This is actually the reality. Let us also should be very frank on that. Okay.
Thank you so much for this, sir. Like it's
really
very.
That's why I have given my number. I have given my number. If you have any doubt, anything, directly also you can talk. There is no issue at all. Madam, I was faculty for all the 3 institutes for around 25 years. Okay.
Yes, bilkul.
And I'm just telling.
There's some of the students might be in +3, sir. They are just students, like so.
These students, what happens?
They're small children.
They should learn actually. They should learn, and we also understand their difficulty. Actually, somebody has written means definitely we have to understand him. Actually, what is his requirement? Not in negatively I'm talking. I'm positively I'm talking. Okay. If you understand them now, we can improve ourselves.
Yes.
Actually,
Yes, sir.
that's what I'm telling. Okay. So I closed it. If anybody has any question also, I have given my number. They can also talk to me. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.